We are going to start recording right now, so hold on to thine anuses, prepare for Anima. This is not racist at all. Hello, how are you guys doing today? My name is Anima, and I really didn't mean to be racist at all if the intro just came across as racist. I'm not taking the piss, I'm just being weird. Okay. Yes, we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wifi Battle for you, this time against Garraburrito. And it's Gara something that doesn't sound like burrito, but I think it should sound like burrito. So I'm going to call him Garraburrito. Thank you so much for appearing on the channel today. Your Twitter links and YouTube links and so on will be in the description down below, so feel free to check that out, folks, especially if you enjoy what you see in today's battle. There will be a question of the day at the end of the video. There is a thing called the like button, and you can give it a little, you can make your decisions about it at the end of the video after watching, or you could be a complete and utter rebel and like it right now, and that would be absolutely insane. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit Music 7, of course, even though I can't hear it, and Party Pokemon, and see what everybody has brought to the table. This is the 4th time I'm using this team, so I do believe we're going to have to put it in the bin. No, let's not put it in the bin. Let's put it somewhere that's not the bin. I like it a lot, though. I like it a lot. I definitely had to jump. I was definitely jumped by something very strange. Oh no, it's a Cloyster. I'm weak to those. Oh god, it's okay. I'm not weak to those. That's just another Pokemon in a world of Pokemon. So Cloyster, Nidoqueen, Rotom Grass, I'm just gonna call it, and an Aromatisse. Very bulky team right now. I'm very afraid of it because it's extremely fat. It looks like he's going to keep switching around until I'm weak enough that Cloyster can just kill me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me let you know who I have brought. I brought Magenta, the Aerodactyl, Thynon, the Espeon, Constance, the Donphan, Ariamis, the Empoleon, Matilda, the Arcanine, and Beast, the Goodra. Looking at my opponent's team, he's probably going to want to lead with the Nidoqueen if to set up rocks, or lead with the Rotom, which I think is probably Scarfed and is the Scouty thing, but I don't know because Gara likes to run weird shit. So what we're going to do is, what we're going to do is lead with, I would like to lead with Ariamis, I think. I'm going to lead with Ariamis because I kind of think that Nidoqueen might come out. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Let's just lead with Ariamis. I think that's a good idea. Because I match up well against most things, apart from the Rotom, which could definitely be a lead, but I think he's going to want to get his rocks up. I don't know, though. So let's just fucking go. Let's just try. Oh my goodness. He has run the timer completely down, so what's happened? Oh, it's interrupted. Okay. We'll be right back, folks. Hello, folks. We're back. I decided to lead with Espeon instead because I am expert belt and I can pretty much blow up quite a few of his leads. I'm scared of the Rotom. I'm a bit scared of that because I think it's got good scout abilities. I'ma coach you! HM01. I did expect this to be the lead, but I just didn't want to accept it. So this thing, we can definitely find out if it's Scarfed or not. I can live a Leaf Storm unless it's Specs or something. So what I'm actually going to do is go straight for the... I'm going to go straight for the Psyshock, actually, because I think he can't kill me. Even if he Shadow Balls me, he can't kill me in one hit unless he Specs or something. So we're just going to go for the Psyshock as we do outspeed shit. So he's not Scarfed. That's good knowledge, good knowledge. We do over half, and he is going to go for the Shadow Ball. Let's see how much damage this does. We get destroyed. Okay, so it's Specs. It's Specs, but that was valuable. That was very valuable. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go into Magenta, because this is pretty much a good excuse to go into Magenta, in my honest opinion. And we can get the Mega Evolution off and just kill shit. I think that's a good reasoning. I think so. I think we can just go into Magenta right now. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into our dear friend Magenta. But I'm honestly happy with that knowledge because that means his team is slow as balls. So we're going to go for the Mega Evolution Aerial Ace. I keep Aerial Acing things lately. I know he's Specs because there's no item, and Espeon's got good special defense, so I feel very strongly that he is Specs. So we're going to see Monstrosity, the Aromatisse. Let's see how well it takes this Aerial Ace, this admittedly quite weak move. Okay, let's see this Aerial Ace. Doesn't do an awful lot. Aerial Ace is just too weak. It really is weak. I wish Aerodactyl had some good flying stab. Moonblast will hurt my feelings, but at the same time this is a good switch into Ariamis. Let's go right into our dear friend Ariamis. Who we can take Toxic, Moonblast, blah blah. We can take that kind of stuff. Let's see what this thing goes for. It does just go for the Moonblast. We do resist that, so that's kind of okay. I do predict him to switch out into whom, I'm not sure. Possibly Tentacruel. We might be able to get him to waste time going for Rapid Spin and stuff, but it does kind of suck that we lost Espeon so early on. But I wouldn't have been able to know what kind of... Oh, I should have just switched into Goodra. Too risky. Sometimes I'm way too risky for my own good. Either way, I believe Tentacruel is probably going to come out because they'll want to Rapid Spin. And I can't do an awful lot to it. It's gonna be a real terrible war of attrition, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. Okay, well. What we're gonna do is we are just gonna go for the... I really want to go for Stealth Rock, and I really do expect Tentacruel. I really want to go for Stealth Rock, and I really do expect Tentacruel. I think what I'm going to do instead is go for Scald, just trying to get some prior damage on Tentacruel. Oh no, he is going to stay in. Good job we didn't bounce around then. So we do go for the Scald. It does a good amount of damage, and we actually snag the burn. So he is going to go for the Wish. Oh, okay. Okay. He is going to go for the Wish, but we managed to burn this thing, so that's pretty neat. Definitely could be Wish Protect, but looking at it, I think this thing is a Cleric, and I think it's got Aromatherapy. Wish, Moonblast, could have Protect as well. But we're gonna go for the... I want to go for Scald again, I really do. I want to go for Scald, but I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock this time. Just in case he has Protect or something. He is going to pass this Wish into the Rotom Cut to recover it as I go for Stealth Rock, so that's not bad. I'm honestly happy with that. That's okay. He is trying to heal this thing. The Volt Switch is extremely obvious, but so is a potential Leaf Storm. I'm going to go into Beast because Beast can deal with any of these things. But we are going to get whittled down. We are going to get whittled down if this is the thing. I've got to play a little bit more conservatively, I feel. Instead of just chucking shit at shit. We've got to think about stuff. So out comes Beast. And my opponent is going to go for a Volt Switch, I imagine. No, goes for Trick. That sucks. He's going to steal my Assault Vest and give me a Choice Specs. Oh, good job we didn't stay in. He's going to get the Assault Vest, which really stinks. But at least we're, I don't know, at least we've got power behind us now. But I think he can just Volt Switch out peacefully because he does outspeed me. So... I am gonna go for... I really feel as though Aromatisse is the switch right now, so I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. As he does go for the Volt Switch, so that's alright. It's gonna do bugger nothing because Goodra's still got great special defense regardless, so... I don't think Tentacruel wants to come in, just in case, I predict. Yes, out comes Aromatisse, who is going to take some damage from the rocks, and we are going to get a Choice Specs Flamethrower off on this thing. So hopefully this will kill, and it does, so that's great. The Cleric is gone. So we are choiced right now, which means that the Tentacruel can come in and Rapid Spin, which does suck actual penis, but whatever. Out comes 10 Tackles. The Tentacruel, who obviously wants to Rapid Spin. Could definitely go for Scald, really could. But I think spinning is the priority to protect Cloyster. I need to keep Empoleon in good shape. Scald is definitely a thing, risky, but definitely a thing, but in saying that, I am forced out, so it wouldn't be that far-fetched. I want to go into Magenta. I know you're meowing, but it's not even dinner time, Beeponk! Terrible kitty, terrible cat. It's not even dinner time, they get cheeky and they start meowing like half an hour early or an hour early. So Rapid Spin is definitely coming. Rapid Spin or Scald, to be honest. He can Scald and everyone will die. This is very unfortunate. I'd like to go into Donphan, but I think I need Donphan. I only want to go into Donphan to get some offensive pressure. So I think what I'll do instead is I'll make the safer play and go into Ariamis. I think that's what I'll do instead. I'm just going to go into Ariamis, make the safer play. Even if Rapid Spin just comes, it's okay. It's honestly okay. I would like to go into Donphan, but the Rapid Spin will break my sturdy, and yeah, I really don't want to suffer from this thing. Could definitely go for knockoff, but what we're going to do instead, we're just going to go for Scald. We're going to try and get burns across the team, as my opponent does go for Toxic Spikes. I do have a Donphan, so that's okay. We're going to go for the Scald. Hopefully get a burn. That's what I'm really going for right now. I'm not actually trying to damage this thing. Toxic Poison is very annoying. But I'll be what do I do? So I know this guy has a huge boner about beating me, which puts me off, honestly. Please don't make it really public that you want to beat me, because I won't want to battle you. Just, no offense, I just won't. It'll make me feel like you put too much thought into the battle, like you care too much, and it puts me off because I don't like that. Don't. Even if you think it, don't express it. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Because I can't root for you, because I don't want to lose. So what we're going to do is go for... I want to go for Scald again, I do, but I think I want to go for Stealth Rocks first. Because he's just going to bloody thingy, isn't he? We're going to go for Stealth Rock right now. As my opponent is going to withdraw 10 tentacles. And go into the Rotom. And this thing can get off a Volt Switch, of course. That sucks. I need my Empoleon at good health. I don't know what to do. This is an annoying position because I could Volt Switch. He could Volt Switch, and that would really suck. Of course, it'll hurt. He can just get a free switch into Tentacruel, and that sucks. Could definitely T-Bolt. My Empoleon can take it, but I need Empoleon at decent health to contest the Tentacruel in the first place. So, he could overpredict and go for Leaf Storm, expecting me to go into Donphan, but I think that's a bit of an ask. I think my Goodra is my safest switch, so I'm most likely to go into that. I'm just gonna... Scald. I'm gonna Scald. Oh, and we do take that. That's alright. He is going to go back. I want to burn that Tentacruel. I really want to burn it. That's the one thing I really want to burn. And I don't want my Goodra to get poisoned, is another factor into this terrible equation. He's brought a bulky team. He's brought a very bulky team. I lose patience, that's the problem. But you know what? We're not going to. We're not going to lose patience. That's what we're going to. We're going to just go for it, and it doesn't matter what happens. I've got K-pop in my head. So he's going to go into 10 tentacles as we do go for the Scald. Burn, please! Get burnt. Ah, fuck off! I really want to burn it! It's the only thing I want. Just to get some passive bloody damage on it. I think he's just going to spin. We're going to go into Aerodactyl. That's all I want. I've really got K-pop in my head, and it's so good. It's by Sistar19, if anybody likes K-pop. Oh fuck, well, goodbye. It's probably going to kill us. Oh no, we live! Don't... Oh! I really thought we were going to get burnt then. That was going to suck actual dick. That really was. What we're going to do now is go for the EQ. As my opponent chooses to stay in. Let's go for that. Does good damage, kills the tentacle. My rocks are here to stay. That's all I needed. I just need to break that thing, sash the cloister. So it's okay, it pays off, it's dead, I'm happy. That's fine, that's great. And now I think, I know that none of his Pokemon are faster than me, so out comes Vavena! Oh dear, terrible, scary. And what we're gonna do is, I want to EQ, I would like to Stone Edge. Ice Shard probably won't kill me from this range, because Cloister's attack is not actually that impressive. I want to Stone Edge real bad, fuck it. Goes for the Ice Shard. I'm honestly just happy so long as this thing can't sweep me. We live! And land the Stone Edge! Beautiful! Beautiful! Good! Good, I knew he wouldn't die. I knew he wouldn't die. Oh, Aerodactyl! Yes! Yes! Good! Wow, okay. So now we're on serious War of Attrition mode. Out comes Arcana, the Nidoqueen, and this thing probably going to go for an Ice Beam. Earth Power would be a rad prediction. But I don't want to lose my Aerodactyl because there's no means for my opponent to set up... This thing can set up rocks, come to think of it. My Arcanine can deal with the Rotom. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to just go for an EQ. We're just going to go for the EQ. Hello, Beeponk. You can't see him, but he's just jumped on me. We're just going to go for the EQ for damage. And we do a metric fuck ton of damage as my opponent goes for the Ice Beam. Look at him. He's here. He's purring wildly. It's close to dinner time, that's why. But we've basically got the Nidoqueen down to extremely low health, which is extremely nice. So many extreme things happening right now. And what I want to do now is go for the Rapid Spin. I think I'm going to go into my Donphan and go for the Rapid Spin. I think I'm just going to do that. Because I hate that there's toxic thingies, and I won't take poison damage this turn, so that's okay. And I'm sturdy, so we're gonna go for the Rapid Spin. As my opponent goes for the Earth Power. Oh, might think I'm weakness policy. But we do manage to take out Arcana, the Queen of Hearts, with an Earth Power. So, not an Earth Power. What the hell with a Rapid Spin? Rapid Spin kill. My goodness. And he's gone all frisky now, he's biting me. Why are you doing this when Mama's gone battle? Out comes HM... I love his nicknames. Gara's got the best nicknames, and he's honestly such a nice guy. We're gonna go for the Ice Shard. And he is actually gonna withdraw. Good. Wow, cool. Probably scouting for Ice Shard. Goes out into Big Belly, the Snorlax. Whoosh! This is going to take the Ice Shard magnificently. Probably just scouting for it at this point. So we do go for the Ice Shard. Obviously, it's not going to do jack shit to Snorlax. But now what we're going to do is go for the knockoff, just in case he wants to play, wants to predict EQ. But either way, we'll get rid of an item. So we're just going to go for the knockoff, try and get rid of Snorlax's item, try and get rid of the Rotom's item. I think Donphan outspeeds Snorlax because Snorlax is really slow. Constance is going to get the knockoff off. We do a okay chunk. It has Chesto Berry. It's a rest talky Snorlaxy. The crunch isn't going to kill us, but the poison is, so that's that. That is very tragic. What we're going to do now is... What do I feel like doing? I'm going to go into Matilda. My good friend Matilda the Arcanine. And we're just going to fire off a close combat. And that should be beautiful. This thing, it seems very defensive though. Just from the look of it. Because it took the knockoff splendidly. So it does seem physically defensive, but either way we've got to go for it. We're going to go for that close combat, hopefully kill. We're not life orb or anything, so I can't imagine it will, and it won't, which is very upsetting. As my opponent goes to the return, this is going to do a good chunk of... Okay. Never mind. It's not going to do a lot at all. We're going to go for the close combat this time. Oh, it doesn't love him! Gara, your Snorlax doesn't love you! Gara, your Snorlax hates you! Oh no! Oh dear! No way! A Snorlax doesn't love him. There's no way it would have done such little damage. Why does your Snorlax not love you, Gara? What's happened? HM01U is now out and about. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go into Beast, my Gudra, because I want to get a clean Flare Blitz off on this thing. I've got 2 defense drops, 2 special defense drops from the close combat, so I've got to go into my Gudra now to soften the blow for myself. As my opponent does go for the Volt Switch, which Gudra resists, of course, so that's okay. What we're going to do now is just go for a Choice Specs Flamethrower, lol. Oh dear. So here's the Shadow Ball because it's the one thing that's going to hit us without really, Gudra doesn't need an Assault Vest, does it? It's a bit crazy. So this Choice Specs Flamethrower is not going to be enough. Whoa, Rotom, you're crazy. Let's go for the Flamethrower again. It's not going to be enough to take it out. We should run Fire Blast. I think we should run Fire Blast. But then I'll be playing around with accuracy even more. So we're going to tank the next Shadow Ball and retaliate with a Choice Specs Flamethrower. And that is going to be the game, my friends. I will link Gara in the description. Especially if you speak Spanish, do go and check him out. I feel bad because I don't speak Spanish, so I can't really watch his videos. So that does make me feel bad. But I do really appreciate your support on the channel, Gara. It does mean a lot to me. So we're going to go for a nice yes. We're going to give this man a nice. He's a good guy and he's got tons of Pokemon reaction images, so go and just have a conversation with him. Wow, we got really big and really small and really big and small. But yeah, that is going to be the game, so thank you so much, Gara, for the challenge. Have a conversation with him. He has so many Pokemon reaction images that he will be able to react to literally every single thing that you say. Literally everything. 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 Thankfully, he doesn't have a picture of Helios crying, unless he does and he's saving that for a really bad day, in which case that would... Oh, that would be very sad. Anyway, give his man a nice. He excels at NU the most, so if you're interested in NU, go and battle him! Okay? Today's question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is... Are you a planner or are you spontaneous? So, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to answer in as much or as little detail as you like. Me, personally, oh my god, I don't know. I'm quite spontaneous. And I can plan when I want to, but I think I lean more towards the side of being spontaneous. If it's a spectrum, I'm probably more towards the side of spontaneous than I am towards planning, because I can plan, it's something I can do, but I'm more likely to like if there's a presentation, I am bound to try to wing it instead of actually try to plan for it. If there's a so on and so on, I'm bound to try the winging it approach before trying to actually do the, you know, learning, just planning and stuff approach. But I can plan. It does happen sometimes on a blue moon. Maybe. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.